Right, it's a little before noon in sunny Livonia, Michigan, and I am here at the field complex where we're playing. Looks awesome. We're at Schoolcraft College, and the hotel is like right over there, across the highway, 5 minutes away, so it's really super convenient. We have Michigan Hawks and Michigan Hawks Magic this weekend, and the Hawks on Saturday, it's going to be a really tough game for us. They are perennial powerhouses in the Midwest Conference in the ECNL. Long history of success on the girls' side of things, decades long, and the results of their that I've seen so far have been fairly solid. So we are still missing Izzy with a broken arm. AC is sick, and Money fell on her butt last night, the last 2 minutes of training, and hurt her tailbone. And she's been battling that injury for a couple years. Last year, she tripped on her shoelaces backpedaling, and we all laughed, but then she was out for a while. I think she said she first hurt the tailbone in a snowboarding accident, maybe a couple years ago. So really tough blow for us. She's obviously been doing very well, and we'll miss her. But we have 15 players, 4 subs. With the no re-entry rule, that's going to be really difficult for us to have back-to-back games. So, this is a field. Just one turf field here. Looks pretty good size. I'm about to step it off. It's kind of cool. They've got some bleachers here for the parents. Beautiful. And very easy, again, like I said, in terms of commute time from the hotel. It's less than 5 minutes. So I'll do some stepping off, and then kids are going to be rolling in all afternoon. We have a team meeting at 8 o'clock tonight, and I'll really need to do some thinking about the lineup and how to manage all the substitutions. We have 4 substitutions each half. But again, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm really looking forward to the girls battling and seeing how they take on the challenge. So, all right, feels huge. 120 by 74? No, yeah, 74. That's a big field, especially again at this age group. We're gonna have some tired legs after 2 games. That is 100% for sure. We are coming in with a new team formation. We've been working on a 4-4-2. We've been working for a week on a 4-4-2. My thought is that we don't know enough yet, and we haven't been doing well enough yet defending with only 3 in the midfield. Ultimately, I think I'd love to get back to a 3-4-3, which we played a lot last year. That's obviously puts a demand on 3 defenders, but when we have everyone healthy, we probably have the personnel that can do that. Though if we can do that versus the top tier ECNL teams, I'm not sure. But ultimately, that's what I'd like to work towards. But at this point, I feel we need more help, more numbers in the midfield, just to try to give us a little better control of the game. And honestly, a diamond is easier for the girls to understand positionally, rather than a triangle holding mid and 2 central mids, where we've been guilty of getting all 3 of those midfielders on one side of the field and allowing teams to kind of find outlets in midfield, switch the play, and start to generate some attacks. So again, with the diamond, with the holding and attacking, and then a right and left, I think the positions are a little more defined for the girls, and I think that'll be easier. Obviously, without a third attacker or a forward, it might be a little more difficult to really pressure our opponents. Especially with three, we can really cut down teams trying to play out of the back and trying to play their wing backs. But I do think that a twin striker formation gives us a little more mobility and forces the defenders, assuming that we can get good movement and a good understanding from our two forwards about getting one ball side and one deep and dangerous, and kind of moving in that little kind of U formation and shape. We can force opposing defenders to have to think and have to pass on players and have to communicate, and rather than if we had three strikers, a central point player, a right winger, and a left winger, they're still pretty much playing in their channels and fairly static. Yeah, we could do more work on that, but at this point I'm looking at trying to, again, just get some better control in our midfield. See how it goes. Always a slow jog back. It's not good in low light. Same thing, skipping. Arms up high. Get the arms going up high.